I've never been more paranoid that my bike was going to get robbed. I've got a spare tracker in the house, but I haven't installed it yet. So I was just... Sorry, I was just wondering why the guy was still indicating and then turned. Yeah, sorry, I usually, like... Okay, I say usually. I always check on my bike to make sure that's not moved during the day. And I couldn't do it today. So I need to go do that. Henceforth, as soon as I get back home, really. As soon as I get back home. I'm also used to putting the disc lock on one side of the wheel, but because this has already got... I've got to put it on the wrong side. Got to put it on the wrong side, and I was paranoid that I was going to forget. Oh! These are the problems that I have to face. Oh, yeah! Don't look at the crack in my arse. Oh, so good. It's not actually as warm as I was hoping it was going to be. It's actually quite chilly. I mean, I didn't put my hoodie back on. So I'm probably about just as cold now as I was when I came in this morning. I'll never learn. I'll never learn. Talking about never learning as well. I need a wee quite badly. I just couldn't be bothered to go to the toilet and back before I left work. So I thought, well, I'll be all right. And then I forgot. I'm on a little single, so there's vibrations. Oh, hope it doesn't shake something loose. Oh, my dashboard's starting to mist up already. Yeah, let's do the old bicycle trick. I'm a bicycles. Get to the front, mate. Get to the front. I'm mildly curious how my filtering experience is going to be on this today. It might be a good learning experience, maybe, for me. No, this is my third ride on the bike. I'm used to a completely different riding position and power, so it'll be sort of interesting to see how it fares. It feels, you know what? It feels about as high as like seat height wise, about as high as the VFR now that I've. I mean, because I can get both legs are quite bent on the floor, so it's got an approachable seat height for me, even if I can't get my leg over. I mean, I can't get my leg over the bike. You really do have to lean forwards on the takeoff, because this thing will just sort of like reach your back, lean your back, wash your back for good. I need to sort out this foggy dial thing though, because it's starting to fog up the speedo, and while I'm normally used to not being able to see what speed I'm going, it would be nice on occasion to have that kind of knowledge. Yeah, mate, if you're in the cycle box, then I'm getting in the super cycle box, motorcycle box. I've been tempted to just puss out and go a different route. That's probably not gonna... That's technically longer, but less congested. But I shall not. Yeah, I definitely think removing the top box, and then... I mean, there's a good chance that the seat is... Because if it's not very, like... squishy under the sit bones. It's a lot more rigid than I'd hope, although because the way it scoops, it kind of helps, because you know, if you're not leaning forward on takeoff, you will get shoved back on the seat. I love that little pop pop pop. Absolutely adore that. Oh, and there's a doggy in the car as well. Shame. It's a shame that you're in an electric vehicle. You'll never know the fun, would you, doggy? You'll never know that joy. My question is, right, if that Fiesta, as soon as the lights turn green, if that Fiesta indicates right, we're all cooked. No, it's right. Well, they got two dogs, so you just switched sides. Interesting. Yeah, because my leg positions are actually quite bent. It feels like they're almost as bent as they are on the Honda. Okay, so first bit of filtering possibility. Am I gonna puss? Am I gonna man mode it through? I mean, the benefit is, as long as it's clear, sorry, as long as it's stopped, I've always got that option to just waddle it through. Leg down Larry for safety. Stabilizes out. Can I get it through that gap? I've got time. Do do do, leg down waddle, leg down waddle, leg down waddle, leg down, yeah. The wing mirrors are actually quite high. I may not be able to filter with the same exuberance as I normally do. Yeah, that condensation thing's getting on my nerves. I wonder whether to... I was sort of thinking about drilling like a little tiny hole so it can escape, but then more will just get in, won't it? I don't know whether that's solving the problem. How did it get in the first place? How did it get in and how did I get it out? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Misty Speedo? Ha! I made it rhyme as well. Oh, whoa! Yeah, fortunately I don't have a huge amount of fairing to take off, but I can already see like a billion bolts holding the cowl just around the dash in place. Oh, that mist though. I mean, it's literally covering the speedo and also the trip gauge that tells me how many miles I've done since I've last filled up, which is a double bugger. I don't know how fast I'm going or how long I'll be going that fast for. Yeah, I've got to be much more proactive with the coggage on this, which reminds me I should probably take the front sprocket cover off and have a good little rummage to make sure that... Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, to make sure that it's not on its last legs or anything. Oh no, this isn't looking good already, is it? Ah, shit. I can see flashing lights. Is that stopping people from getting through, or... I'm confused. Yeah, it's stopping people from getting through. Oh, good. Good job. Good job. Long way around it is. That's right, we take these things in our stride, though. Take them in our stride. I need to get back into the 125 frame of mind of getting in and out of that gear pretty quickly. I am going right here, aren't I? Yeah, tap, 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 tap. Okay, MG with bird poo all over it. Do not make me regret the decision for not going in front of you. Feels like I'm going to regret that decision. Oh, it's getting warm now though. Nice. Did something just bounce off the thing? Because it felt like I just flashed. Did I even flash? Did I? Oh no, it's my visor. What a boring, boring trip. The tank bag I bought as well isn't going to fit because it's magnetic and my perfectly adequately sized frunk is made of plastic, so it's not going to grip. I'm going to have to get those ones that grip on the sides. Then I've got two tank bags that I don't bloody need. And technically I shouldn't need a tank bag anyway, because I've got my perfectly adequately sized frunk. So I do need to get myself a new whatchamacallit, phone holder. Got a little turny. I don't know what that little turny thing's for. I've also got an extra key. I don't know what the extra key's for either. So many questions. Oh, it's odd trying to quantify like horsepower differences and gear ratio differences and engine setups for a bike with like half the stated horsepower as my VFR. It often feels like I'm putting in considerably more work. Like I'm not just putting in like double the work to change gear or whatever. It feels like the bike is constantly like running out of puff in terms of rev range. I mean, I know the rev range on this is pretty diabolical. Since it's limited for around 7,000 RPM, you cut off. No more power for you, mate. You've had enough. Last orders barred from power, but you can manually set that. Now I don't know what the actual. I mean, I would have assumed that 9,000 would have been the limit, because 9,000 is the top. Why would you make? But why would you put a 9 on there, and if 7's the limit? That's just silliness, right? Never in a million years down here. Never in a million. I could probably get to that bus because there's literally a bus-sized gap. But beyond the bus, no. Now this road's notoriously tight when I'm in the when I'm on a bike that I know what I'm doing, and it's still. I mean, like between two trucks like that moving, no way, mate. I'll ping off the sides and I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna get lucky with no traffic, or not as much traffic today. Maybe I am. Oh, Happy. Oh no, this road isn't too bad. Depends on whether there's any mergers going on. There's lots of trucks. So just be loose, let the bike do its work. I don't really want to go through any gaps that I'm unsure of. But the bike is, you know, I mean, it's light, but yeah, it's stable enough. You definitely want to have your head on a swivel for cars and traffic, because you know, when you're used to the handling of a different bike, your muscle memory is not going to be the same. Like, I'm going to be assuming a certain power level per gear, per speed, that I'm just not going to be able to achieve on a different bike. That was kind of straightforward. Oh, look at that hanging out the window, doggy. I hope you've got a harness on, mate. Give me the evil eye. Give me the stink eye. You came here expecting a VFR. It's exotic, mate. It's an Italian. It's exotic. It's a practically unheard of bike. Rare, it is rare. Do you know what? It probably is rare. I was speaking to Stormtech. Oh, actually, I need to respond to his message. I saw it pop up, but I was busy. About the ZX12R being, or the ZX12, you know, being a very rare bike on the road. But yeah, the Pegaso might be singular in nature. Got your indicators on there, mate. You're doing a mighty guru yoga and just leaving your indicators on. You wouldn't catch me doing that. I am actually going to go on the coast road. This is the commute test numero 2. About to, whoa. Shocking, mate. Shocking maneuver that was. Everyone's just flipping around all over the place. Pop. I need to get out of the habit of this whole one finger. Again, muscle memory. One finger's just not really doing it justice. A little conversation there, a little twos-up conversation. I want to be going left. If that goes green and people don't move forward, you're getting fucking honked, mate. I'm very tempted to go down and in front. Fucking move. Come on. Indicators don't... No? You don't get indicators on that car, right? Jesus Christ. Jeezy, crazy, lemon squeezy. Okay, operation... There's no one coming, mate. You could see that. Operation mute test commence. Yeah! Yeah, using that rear brake makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Tell you what, it takes a little longer to get there, but once you're rocking and rolling, I can't see the lights anywhere. What am I looking at? I'm looking at that one, that left one. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer than normal to get your speed going, but you know, once you're there, right? Do you know what I mean? It'll hold it. It'll hold the speed limit and a little bit extra. I mean, it's odd the way, like, you know, engine sizes and gearing and all the rest of it works. Because my SV650, I mean, allegedly, that could do over 180 miles an hour, allegedly. And this one feels like I'm probably going to top out around 90 to 100. But I'm assuming that's just different gearing. Like, different gearing, different fuel, and different setup. Hello there. Ooh, Aston Martin 22 Jurr. I had a feeling that if I went in front of him on the zigzags, he probably would have tried to like nail it off behind me. That's what she said. I mean, I'm in top gear. Yeah, I'm in 5th gear, so I could plod at this speed for eons, I think. But I think if you try to roll on, it'll pick up, but it'll do it under protest, under duress. So drop it down to 40. Again, it'll pick up, but it won't appreciate you doing it. I mean, I'm probably gonna make a complete hash of the sound. I've tried to use a completely different microphone placement than I normally would. On a bike like this, again, I think I mentioned it earlier that I'm not entirely bothered. I'm trying to capture in that perfect sound. Do you know what? It would be nice to do it when I'm like off-road and stuff, and it's not, and I'm not getting up. Whoa, see, but yeah. Speak alien. What was I saying? Yeah. When I'm going off-road and there's no wind noise or that kind of stuff, or less wind noise, and it's a lot quieter, maybe, you know, picking up the engine tone would be better than me going. Well, it depends on what you're tuning in for, really. I mean, I'm not really going to be buying any like specific gear for it, at least not initially. At this point, I'm only a couple of grand invested by the bike, and I could resell that. I reckon I could resell this for the money's paid and walk away either even or mildly ahead. Grassy car. It didn't take long, did it? So for me to start getting a bit necky on it. Couple of rides, boom, filtering straight away. Yes, get in there, mate. Are we all queuing up politely to go past one car, or is one car going significantly slower than the rest? Is someone about to get undercut? I feel that may be the case. Oh no, we're picking up the pace, boys. This is why I don't like coming down this way. Because you just want to go fast. And everyone else is just like, you can fuck off, mate. Like what extra gear I do? I do have an extra gear. I don't. These mirrors, they get the job done, but I don't like them. I don't like the position of them. It's the fact I need to like turn my head, and I can't just like glance with my eyes. There you go. That's quite a aggressive stop. Oh shit! I'm pooing my pants. I could do that. I could do that on the VFR without breaking a sweat. That was almost emergency brake time. That was front and back. I think I pulled the clutch in way too early as well. Way too early. Definitely more practice required for that. I should probably move my emergency brake practice sessions outside of busy junctions, though. I don't really do myself any favors. See if I can actually like get into a good position to like belt off without being ragged around all over the place. Do you know what? Getting up to speed. Yeah. So sitting at 70, wind buffeting wise, you know, it's a little bit shaky around the head, top of the head, but I don't know if I might take that off and see the difference. Yeah, I need to be a lot more aggressive with the throttle. Like I'm used to a small movement and getting a big impact. Wait. Yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go with that. But this is clearly a situation where I'm really going to be doing like large hand movements to really get the engine throbbing away, like this robber in front of me. I wonder if I can undertake him. If he doesn't move over, I'm going to do it. I'm absolutely 100% going to do it. Why are people getting in the way? Come on, shitbags! Oh, for the love of God! I should have gone off-road, shouldn't I? Should have went off-road. Why are we doing 17 miles an hour? Oh my bloody god. Come on, can we get in some quick passing power on that broken strip? Yeah. Yeah. Not if you run out of revs, mate. You don't. When the revs are over, the game's over. There is a nice little engine noise from this when you're really going for it. Come on, give me a gap. I'm going to judge a decent gap because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get past. If I go with a gap bigger than any gap I think that I get to past in a VFR, then double it just to be on the safe side. I'm not going to get that gap, am I? I'm not going to get it. Well, I think it's coming. Think it's coming. Think it's coming. Yeah! I'm going to have to sort that out. I can't be doing with You're keeping me out of 2,000 revs there, mate. I don't like that. Gatekeeping those revs from me. I want them. I want them all. Ooh, be a little bit careful on the corners because it can get sandy. Right, Sandy. I don't know what his name is, but it's probably not Sandy. My bladder is starting to hurt now. Why are we doing 40 and a 50? I'd say it does have a nice little bit of power for that maneuver. These temporary traffic lights. You know, I haven't been down here for ages. Someone's going to be swerving out the lanes, but it gets a bit squirrely in the centre line. Dance Academy. Ooh. Just like I'm dancing down the centre line. Yeah. Yeah. I can see a helmet there. Don't know what you're doing here. Craziness. Meow. I mean, I don't know why you're driving in such a crazy, like, let's almost hit the fence posts manner. There's a billion years worth of room. What are we doing here? Get past then, knobhead! You're rubbernecking. What a place to break down, though. People have got no common courtesy to break down in a manner that's not going to affect everybody else's day. Imagine. I forgot to attach the 360 as well because the mount is on my other bike. I don't know how good it'd be on this one, to be fair. It'd be a little bit too close. Come on, PL17 Cox. This is a nice commute home though. Like coming along the coast road when you're in a chill mood and you're not busting for the toilet. There are worse roads to be on when you're trying to get yourself home. I mean, is it windy? Yes. Is the sea a million miles away? Yes. That's just Southport. I don't know what the longest beach in the country is, but this is going to be a contender. I think people complain. They come to Southport to see, to go on the beach and then paddle in the sea, and then the tide's out, and it literally it goes out for a long ass time. I wonder what the rules are for riding a bike on the beach. I'm guessing they don't let you do it. I wish they would. But then again, if they did, yeah, people are... Although, I've seen people drive the cars on. There's like that little slip road thing, so you can get your car onto the beach. But I guess there's a difference between driving on the beach to some tow rag thinking, yay, it's off-road time, let's go baby go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Why aren't we going, baby? I don't know whether it's the fueling or just being old or what, or whether it's just a natural characteristic of the bike, but first gear, 1 to 2,000 revs is kind of jank. It's very on-offy, on-offy. On-offy, banoffy. Hopefully I get the new spark plug, some oil, might sort of smooth some stuff out. Again, I'll put some additives in the engine. If that doesn't do anything, then I'll pull the... although I might be able to get to the injector a lot easier, actually. If I pull the injector out and then run that through my little cleaner. I think my cleaner is essentially like it's a little adapter that goes on the top of the fuel rail, and then you stick a can of carb cleaner in the other end and blast it through. something along those lines. It's not very sophisticated, but it should work. I've been meaning to do it on the VFR, but getting to all the bits, taking the fairings off, and all the stripping. This is what I wanted, really, out the whole, you know, out of the Hemi. I wanted this kind of just chill on the road. I need to sort out that suspension because that feels harsh. just relaxing, and I'm not feeling like the urge to just absolutely cane it all the time. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I am suppressing an urge to just fully wind out the throttle at every opportunity. An urge which is a lot harder to do on the Honda, but it's the knowledge that I'm not going to get the results that I want. I'm not going to be able to just absolutely blast past all the traffic. That makes me think, you know what, I'll just chill out for a bit then. I'll just chill out. I don't have the song of the V4 screaming at the back of my mind. Come with little pops. I don't think I could single bike it though. Do you know what I mean? If this is my only bike, I would become incredibly bored with it, incredibly fast. Or slower, as the case may be. That's the one thing that's making me think that it was a good idea to not get the Himalayan, is the fact that it's still got a little bit of power. So for until I've started like really getting into the trails and having a little play around with that, yeah, I'm not too sure how long the Himalayan would have lasted as a sort of an everyday bike. At the moment, it's kind of like it depends on the mood I'm in. I think it'll depend on the mood I'm in and the weather it is. So on a nice day like this, I think generally I'm probably going to take the VFR. I don't want to just relegate this to this shit weather either. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult. I'm looking forward to my my potential off-road jaunt on the weekend, which will probably be the next episode. Smoke weed every day.